Other people opened supermarkets to make money, but this supermarket was set up to lose money. The new manager had conflicts with the company president, and to get back at the president, he decided to ruin the supermarket, but without being too obvious. So he tried everything to stop customers from coming in. Even if someone insisted on entering, they first had to pay 100 yuan before they could start shopping. Even once they started shopping, he would make things difficult for the customers. If there was an issue with the product, they had to perform a bowing ceremony to return it.
불만이 무엇인고?
물건이 불량하오니 환불해 주옵소서.
그대의 청을 허하노라.
성은이 망극하옵니다.
이제 가보거라.
But despite this, some customers still insisted on shopping, so the manager hired a group of wild mountain people as service staff. He thought the business would quickly go down the drain, but to his surprise, these wild people were excellent with knives. They turned an ordinary fish into something so expensive it was almost unaffordable. Housewives were instantly attracted. With the arrival of the wild people team, the supermarket's sales kept increasing. The store manager was very impressed with the manager, but the manager was very frustrated. He didn't expect the wild people to have such skills, so he decided they couldn't be allowed to sell anymore. He had them carry baskets and act as human shopping carts. This way, the supermarket could justify charging extra. Every customer who entered would have to pay a 100 yuan shopping cart fee. He thought no one would come once there was a shopping barrier, but to his surprise, customers still came. After a long day at work, customers were tired, and with these considerate shopping carts, it greatly reduced their burden. Plus, there were personal shopping assistants, saving them time while shopping. This method was surprisingly popular. The shopping carts also boosted the supermarket's profits. The manager was very frustrated. He wondered why it was so hard to ruin a supermarket. He stared at the automatic door and suddenly realized the reason. Maybe it was just too easy for customers to come in. So he spent the night coming up with a plan and turned the supermarket door into a revolving door. But this wasn't just any revolving door. It was an environmentally friendly revolving door. As soon as a customer entered, the sensor would activate, locking the customer inside. To get out, they would have to push the door in circles to charge it. Once the power was enough to open the door would automatically open. The store manager was shocked. This way, no customers would come in for sure. Soon the environmentally friendly revolving door was installed, and it welcomed its first customer. First, it was very hard to push, but with the momentum, the customer started to push faster. When the power was fully charged, the door opened. The manager was very satisfied with the door. This way, the supermarket would close down quickly. But to his surprise, the revolving door attracted many fitness enthusiasts who willingly lined up at the door to wait. Even the TV station came for an interview. Once the news aired, the supermarket that allowed shopping and fitness at the same time attracted many more customers. The store manager was very impressed with the manager's marketing skills, but the manager was just so helpless.